Hello everybody and welcome to the Bristol Motor Speedway for the 5th race of our second NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod career mode season, where we look to get our third win of the season and get a bounce back from a couple of tough weeks in Las Vegas and Phoenix. As you look at our stories of the race, the Food City 500, of course, back on the paved Bristol Motor Speedway this year. Kyle Busch is fast in practice for our stories of the race. Austin Cindric is a rival, as we know. And Denny Hamlin going to have to start at the rear after changing his engine after qualifying. So your Las Vegas winner, Hamlin, going to have to come from the back here to be in the mix for the victory here in Bristol. We will be going green, the Best Buy machine once again here from position number 20. So 20th place here. Green and underway here in Bristol. Looking to get the Bristol win here alongside the outside of Martin Truex Jr. for 19th. Of course, last season in Bristol night race, the last race we had on the paved oval Bristol, we were second. So heartbreakingly close to winning, but Christopher Bell stole it from us right at the end. We hope to do one spot better. This time we clear Truex for 19th, going to 3 and 4. Already on the inside of Brad Keselowski, Chase Briscoe, working our way by Michael McDowell. Already plus 3 spots, big contact. McDowell on the walls. We're charging here through the pack here at Bristol on the outside of Carson Hocevar. Martin Truex Jr. big bumper, the 48 of Bowman. He slides. He saves it. Now we go underneath the 48 and the 19, 3 wide contact made. And now we go by the 48 and once again alongside Truex fighting for 15th on the racetrack now. Next up the 12 of Blaney and our teammate of Ross Chastain in the 1, 3 wide for 13th. We get squeezed in the middle. Lots of counting here. We get turned to the wall. Big contact. We go on the wall off the bumper of Chastain. Our teammate Blaney has a huge wiggle. So I'm not too happy with the 12 here as Truex is now through all the way up to 13th and we're still fighting Blaney for 14th. So I don't give him much room here. Get into him here through turn 3 and 4. Show my displeasure. I didn't appreciate the way he was racing me and my teammate there. So we squeeze him out of the way. Get 14th. Now we'll take care of his Penske teammate Joey Logano with a slide job right here through the corner, moving to 13th. As myself and Truex just keep on moving right through the pack like bread and butter. A couple laps there. Now we're underneath Martin Truex Jr. for 12. On him out of room side by side down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. We'll clear Martin Truex Jr. for 12th. Now start sights on Kyle Busch in 11th and Josh Berry having another top 10 run. How about Josh Berry? First couple of starts this season, having a tremendous run right now to go on the inside of Berry's number 4 machine. Take 11th place away. Now start sights on Kyle Busch running P10 and then Ty Gibbs in the 9th position on the racetrack. We go 3 wide here. Gibbs and Kyle Busch through 3 and 4. We clear. Gibbs a little bit of contact. He slides. We clear him. Going to the corner, uses the shut to get outside. Kyle Busch going to go in stage 1. Ty Gibbs is going to go sideways behind us. The 54 is going to go crashing. There goes Ty Gibbs. He will crash hard behind us. No caution. Other cars piling in. Now next lap, everyone's checking up to avoid wrecked race. So we go flying to the inside of Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, Chris Buescher, Bell. What a move is it that we're battling for 5th, 6th place here on the racetrack after a great move right there to avoid that stopped car on the racetrack, which I believe is a 48 of Bowman. Now we go by Bell for 6th, and now looking to go by Kyle Larson for 5th, which we will on the inside. Some contact next to the corner, fighting for that top 5. 18 to go in stage 1. Larson on our outside. He slides. We clear him down to the top 5. Set our sights on the 17 of Christopher Buescher for 4th on the racetrack. Bell gives us the push we need deep here in the 3 and 4. Trying to the outside lane on the 17 of Buescher. We do a beautiful move right there, right to the outside of Chris Buescher. Get the momentum at the line. 17 to go in stage 1. We clear Buescher here through turn 1 and 2. Go on the outside of BJ McLeod. Up in the wall though. Up in the wall. But we clear the beaches. Oh, Buescher wrecked big time behind us. That's why we got the position few laps there. We're trying to get by Ryan Preece for 3rd place here. Give him the bumper, the old boost, scoot, and boogie to get around the outside of Preece, which we will here. 14 to go in stage 1, racing Gregson. And the 10, he gets a big shot here. He slides. He saves it. We almost caused a wreck right there. We saved it. Now we dive to the inside of Preece and Elliott, being aggressive, trying to get up into second here. We go right in the apron, 2 deep on the apron. We're going to go sideways. He overcorrected in the wall hard. Myself and Preece go crashing into the outside wall. Huge damage. Elliott spins as well. Caution is out. And we will have to pit drop all the way back to 31st. Use all that hard-earned track position because it was a simple mistake being too low in the apron. Now we have 10 laps to go from 30th to 1st on fresher tires than the rest of the field. Byron currently scored as your race leader, looking for the stage win. We're back here in 28th, trying to charge our way back up to contention. Now going by Gilliland and LaJoy. Now the back bumper, the 2 of Cindric. He's going to slide for 24th. We go to the inside of him here, give him a little bit of a bump, no problem. Get by him. Now working by Michael McDowell and Tyler Reddick. 3 wide for 23rd. Make that pass, no problem. Now Tyler Reddick for 22nd. We'll pass him. Now send it deep there into 3 and 4. Use up John Hunter and Zane Sithu in the top 20. Get the 48 of Bowman. A shot right there, trying to move him out of the way to get into 19th place. He slides to the corner. We once again use all the space we possibly can on the racetrack, get around him. Now trying to find our way by AJ Allmendinger for 18th on the racetrack. So you get by him, no problem. Go by Logano. Now working into 17th. Next up, Hamlin, who's climbed from the back to 16th. We give Brad Keselowski a shot. Punt him out of the way. Up into Truex and Hamlin. Go by both of them. So that into 14th. Now we get Blaney. Big contact. Blaney's going to go crashing hard up in the air. Goes to 12. A big crash for Blaney. And once again, NASCAR does not toss the yellow as Blaney goes crashing behind us. Really questionable calls here. As then we move into 12th, 6 to go in stage 1. Going the inside, Justin Haley's Rick Ware Ford having a tremendous run today, running in 11th. Great job for that Rick Ware team, really improving. As we get by Haley for 11th, no problem. Now trying to go to the outside, the 17 of Christopher Buescher. Give him a shot right here for a top 10 position. Josh Berry up there as well. We go underneath both of them. 3 wide in the corner by punting Buescher off out of the way. 5 to go in stage 1. Next up, the 8 of Kyle Busch. As he's running 8th right now, as we try to get around him, we give him a bit of a shot. He goes in the corner. We use him up there, get to 8th. Go by Kyle Busch. I mean, ultra aggressive, trying to get the stage win. Now underneath Kyle Larson for 7th already, with just still 4 to go in stage 1. Everyone all close together here. We go by Larson, go by Elliott now for 6th, closing in on their teammate William Byron. We're going through the 3/4 of Hendrick Motorsports right now. We go by all of them into the top 5. Go by Bubba Wallace as well. Now into 4th. Now on the inside of Chase Briscoe for 3rd. We are on the charge, ladies and gentlemen. We might pull this off. 3 to go in stage 1. We are back up to 3rd, which is where we were running when we wiped out. And now we are right behind the 20 of Christopher Bell, looking for that 2nd spot. And we are going to 3 and 4. We send it by the inside of Christopher Bell. Contact made. We get by the 20 into 2nd now, just chasing down Ryan Preece, who also wrecked with us, but stayed out and is now leading. Now on the last side of stage 1, we've caught it back over Ryan Preece. We send it to the inside lane of Preece, and we slide up the racetrack, and we clear Preece and exit the turn 2 to the lead here on the last lap of stage 1. As we go in 3 for the final time, we come through to get the stage win. The caution will come out ending the stage prematurely, so we do win stage 1 just narrowly over Ryan Preece, and that's going to be Bell, Byron, Briscoe, among others, getting stage points. So we get the stage 1 win. Now we're moving all the way on to stage 2 here, as we've driven away with the lead on the restart. The 11 of Denny Hamlin has caught up to us, and now myself and Denny battling for the lead here. 24 to go on stage 2. Remember, Denny Hamlin started dead last today. He's fought his way up into the mix of this lead. We're making contact, getting physical for this lead. Myself and Denny clearly like the 2 best cars. I'm trying to make some more contact with Hamlin, using him up, moving him up the racetrack out of the way here, trying to hold him off, and we do take the lead back from Denny Hamlin here. And it's going to be with 23 to go in stage 2. Now on to just 2 laps to go in stage 2. We now have extended our lead to 5 seconds over Denny Hamlin and lapped a good chunk of the fields. We've absolutely dominated this stage. We seem to be well on our way to a stage sweep today. Well on our way to a possible absolute dominating victory here. Is now catching up to the lap cars of Daniel Hemrick and Eric Jones. Last lap of stage 2. We're going to give Hemrick a shot, go to the inside of him and Jones. Trying to lap them both. We slide and we spin. We go spinning on the last lap of the stage. And we forget how to reverse for a second. Screws, so now we reverse back on the racetrack. But now Denny Hamlin gets by us. Hamlin in the lead as we absolutely choke the stage away. And a horrendous mistake at the end of the stage. As we go through 3 and 4 for the final time, Denny Hamlin is going to steal stage 2 as we absolutely choke it in the last lap, spinning ourselves out, trying to lap 2 cars that we did not need to. We still get 2nd and earn 9 stage points, but oh my goodness, what a blunder. What a blunder we have just done right there. We just absolutely binned it, lost the stage, back underway in the final stage. We pit to get repairs and all that, restart 5th. We're still right here in the mix. Going underneath Berry and Larson, 61 to go. Here into 1 and 2 once again, too low, and we're going to spin again. Another mistake as we wipe out again. Spinning to the inside in another choke, which now may cost us the race as a whole. As now we're all the way back to 18th. Because there's only 18 on the lead lap with the very last one, and a good 9 laps later, we chase back down Michael McDowell for the next passer position for 17th. As he got the free pass, we get by Michael McDowell into 17th. Now there are 12 laps after that. We catch up to Ryan Preece and Josh Berry. Now into 16th going by Preece. Now we're going to go by Berry for 15th. So we're clearly fast enough. We've been able to stay on the lead lap, drive our way back up into the pack, and really fight for these positions. As I mean, I can't believe we made those 2 consecutive blunders, which have cost us dearly here. But we get around Hocevar, get into 14th, and continue our forwards charge into contention now with just 39 laps to go. Now a little bit later, we've caught John Hunter Nemechek and Tyler Reddick for 12th and 13th. Well, Nemechek is for 13th, Reddick is lapped down, so we go by Nemechek into 13th now. Denny Hamlin still leading. Now 35 laps to go. We give Martin Truex Jr. a shot, move into 12th. And now we're working on Allmendinger, who's 11th, and Justin Haley running in 10th. So I go by Allmendinger, no problem for 11th. Give a big shot to Todd Gilliland right there, trying to find our way by Haley, who's somehow running top 10 in Rick Ware car, having a tremendous day. A few laps later, we caught back into the bumper of Haley, give him a shot here, saying, hey, I'm here. I got to move you out of the way. Got to get this spot as we take 35 to go. Caution out on the racetrack, so a caution will come out, which saves us, gets us back, caught up to everybody. Everyone comes down pit road. We will restart in 10th, plus 1 on the pit cycle. And just like that, we are right back in the thick of it, battling for this win. Fighting Josh Berry hard for 9th here down the front stretch. We will give Martin Truex Jr. a big bump right there, telling him move it or you will be moved, because we got to get going here. But Josh Berry is really slowing us down, and we can now let Denny start getting away. So 29 to go here at Bristol. Go to the outside of Martin Truex Jr. and the 16th major Allmendinger. Really move right there. We go by Truex for 8th. Now on the outside of Allmendinger for 7th here through 3 and 4. Really carving it up, working our way through the field, already back up to 7th now. Charging back into contention as we may have made up for our 2 crucial blunders earlier. Now just 28 to go. Kyle Busch 6th, Brad Keselowski 5th. Next 2 passes ahead of us. We try to chase these guys down for these positions. Couple laps later, we've caught the back of Kyle Busch. We punt him up into Keselowski. We're going to go 3 wide, bump and run, 2 high. There's this big squeeze, big contact between myself and the 8 of Kyle Busch, but we keep it clean. We make the pass, go into 6th. Now trying to get the top 5 spot away from Brad Keselowski. Now just 26 to go here in Bristol. We're going the inside of Keselowski for 5th. Make the contact, clear Keselowski. Now back into the top 5 here at Bristol, trying to chase down Briscoe, Larson, Elliott, and Hamlin. The top 4. Denny Hamlin's already pulled away to a large gap and is extending that lead, trying to drive away here with the final stage. 22 to go now. We go the inside of the 14 of Chase Briscoe, moving to 4th. Nice, easy, clean, no problem pass. He sticks on our outside though. Battle not over yet. But in 3 and 4, we will indeed clear Chase Briscoe and solidify position number 4. Kyle Larson next up on the list, running in 3rd. We go from 21 to go. Now a few laps later, we've caught to the back of the 5 of Kyle Larson. Get into him underneath Larson, get around him, no problem. Clear into 3rd place now as we get around the 5 of Kyle Larson. We continue our charge forces. Larson slides behind us. He saves it. And we move to position number 3. Now we got to chase down just Hamlin and Elliott now. 9 laps to go in this race. We get in the side of the 2 of Cindric, give a big bump, spin Cindric out of the 2, spinning. We take out the 2 of Cindric in our desperation to get through the field. You see Hamlin and Elliott driving away in front of us. We've caught them though. So Cindric spins, and now we're trying to find our way closer to Elliott and Hamlin. Now working by the lap cars of the Smith boys, Zane and Chandler. Now big check here. We slam the back of Ty Gibbs. Elliott, Hamlin slow because of Harrison. Cindric is slow, and now that works perfectly as we have driven into the lead. As we've gotten around Hamlin, we have now gone around Hamlin and Elliott, and we are now into the lead with just 8 laps to go. A little bit of lucky karma right there is a huge benefit, and we are back with 7 to go. We're leading now. Just 2 to go in Bristol. We have 1.2 seconds on the 9 of Chase Elliott, putting lap cars between myself and Chase, just trying to put as many buffers as I know. He's faster than me right now because he got that big damage from slamming the back of Ty Gibbs' car when we were making that pass for the lead. Now white flag, final laps on Carolina Bank. We go the inside of Austin Dillon. That's another car between myself and Elliott now. The gap down to 1.1. Elliott is now only 1 car behind me. Austin Dillon, my last blocker. So 3 and 4 for the final time here in Bristol. We go high up the racetrack, just trying to hang on. We go through 3 and 4 for the final time. We'll hang on and steal one back with the win here in Bristol. We get the win after we dominated the 2nd stage, had a good end of the 1st stage, and a disastrous final stage, which turns around at the very last laps with that Austin Cindric spin. Leads to Hamlin and Elliott slowing down. We go flying by, take the lead, don't look back, get the win, and now we burn it down in celebration. What a turn of events. What a turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. That was a wild one here in Bristol, as I still can't believe that we spun ourselves out twice in the span of 4 laps. As the last lap of stage 2, we spun out, choked the stage away. Beginning of stage 3, spin out on the 1st lap of the restart, and then have to fight for a good 30 laps to get back in the top 10. And then finally, the last half of the race, we charge all the way up into 3rd. Then, of course, we get that lucky Austin Cindric incident, gets us the lead back, and we take the win back from Denny Hamlin, who did lead the most laps on the day. Now we're going to do a nice Polish victory lap to cap off the victory here in Bristol. Our 3rd win of the season, most of anybody, more than Hamlin and more than Elliott. And now we're looking to continue to extend to our playoff points. Oh my goodness, we just slammed into the little outcrop wall right at the gate where the haulers come in turn 3. Well, that's another blunder. That was unexpected. So now the front end of the car is completely destroyed. But you know what? Not stopping us. We're going to still go finish out this Polish victory lap down the backstretch, down the front straightaway, and then we're going to head to victory lane. As we're now a 3-time winner in our 2nd season, our sophomore season on the career mode. And so we continue to once again propel ourselves into the championship favorite territory, being very consistent, having good runs, getting 3 dubs at Daytona, Atlanta, and now Bristol. Next up, we have Mid-Ohio, which we very entertaining. We're up at the burnout as we get the win here in Bristol, and now we celebrate victory lane with the crew. And now, of course, final race results. Myself, your winner. Chase Elliott, your runner-up. Denny Hamlin, 3rd. So all your 3 winners this season finished 1, 2, 3. Elliott had a good run. Hamlin, of course, won stage 2. We won stage 1. We get the win. Elliott 2nd, Hamlin 3rd. Byron comes home 4th. Josh Berry, a great 5th place finish, joining our top 5. Then Ryan Preece is in 6th. Justin Haley 7th. Christopher Bell 8th. Chase Briscoe 9th. And Kyle Busch. Those are your top 10 today at Bristol. Great runs there for Berry, Preece, and Haley, all getting top 10s here, doing a really good start to the year for those 3 drivers. Justin Haley really turning around Rick Ware Racing in year number 1. The 11th through 20th in the race results. A good run for Hocevar and Zane and Chandler Smith inside the top 20. Then 21st through 30th in the race results, and then 31st through 40th in the race results. The DNFs going to Erbst and Bowman. Tough day for our teammate Chastain in 37. He is having a horrible start to the season. Nothing going right for him. Now I'd like to update the points standings after we get the big victory here in Bristol. We're going to extend our points lead now to 59 over William Byron. Of course, Elliott and Hamlin are in the playoffs, as myself, with victories. Then Byron, Berry, Bell, Bubba, Truex, Priest, and Keselowski are currently in the top 10 in points and hold playoff positions, as well as Joey Logano, Justin Haley for Rick Ware Racing, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, John Hunter Nemechek, and Austin Dillon, with Chase Briscoe, Austin Cindric, Alex Bowman, and AJ Allmendinger being the first 4 out. Here's the rest of the points standings from 21st all the way down to last place. Tough start to the year for Chastain, and 34th in points, out by 42 to the cut line. Tough start to the season for him. But no problem for us. Once again, leading the points. Now, fastest lap of the race goes to Denny Hamlin with a 16:15. Denny also led the most laps, seeing 49 in a dominant performance, but did not get the win. Then on the move driver, guess who? Denny Hamlin from last to third, plus 37. An amazing run for Denny, but still can't get the W. And then Chastain gets a tough break, minus 31. From 6 down to 37. Tough day for our teammate. You hate to see it. Now we got a contract option for next season. Another thing to add on to, besides re-sign to Trackhouse Racing, we can either put Front Row Motorsports on there or put Joe Gibbs Racing, JGR, on there. So we're going to decide, you know what? We're going to put JGR on there. And so once again, it can be between JGR and Trackhouse. So that gives us like a 99.9% chance of re-signing. So now we have the playoff grid. We are in with 3 wins. Elliott has a win. He's in. Hamlin with a win. He is through. William Byron in on points. Josh Berry having a great start to the season. 5th in points. He's in as well. Bell is in. Bubba is in. Truex is in. That's your top 8 in the point standings. And then below them, you got Priest, Keselowski, Logano, Haley, Busch, Larson, Nemechek, and Dillon, with Briscoe, Cindric, Bowman, Allmendinger, and Buescher being the first couple guys out. So until the next episode at Mid-Ohio for our first road course race of the season, I hope you all have a good one.